Helping Hand comes out. This is turning into a pretty scary fight, my friends. Dazzling Gleam and... Ooh, is that Focus Dash? It is. What's going on YouTube? My name is Veikku and in today's video we're going to be doing some Pokemon Sword and Shield double battles and we have a Series 8 team on our hands. If you guys don't know, Series 8 begins right in a couple of days in the beginning of the next month and we're going to be using a really cool Xerneas team. This looks like a off-meta team. It's made by Tatsa+1 and he's a very good content creator. Always brings out fun teams and I'm sure we'll have some fun with this one. So let's go ahead and go through the Pokemon. As you guys can already see, there's some weird picks here. Gallade, Sneasel, Alakazam, Pokemon you don't really see. Built so good. With Xerneas, Fairy Out with Power Herb. So Geomancy pretty much boosts your, I think, special attack, speed, and well, we'll see soon, but it boosts your stats. Sorry, it takes 2 turns, but with Power Herb you can do it all in 1 turn, and after that Xerneas becomes an absolute beast. And you can go for those Dazzling Gleams, you can Dynamax it in this generation, which is pretty cool. And Gallade, Justified Adrenaline Orb. Really cool item choice, quick card, white card, very underappreciated moves in my opinion. Quick card, you can fake out or use like Aqua Jet or stuff like that, priority moves, and with white card you can block Expanding Force, for example, Rock Slides, all sorry, all of that good stuff. Very good moves, Drain Punch, Zen Headbutt, and also, if you notice, it has Justified as its ability, so Sneasel can go for a beat up, Gallade becomes +4 in attack. So Gallade becomes a sweeper too, but you can use it as a supportive one. Colossal, Steam Engine, Weakness Policy, or you guys already know the deal. Protect, Meteor Beam, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, and Sneasel with the Choice Scarf to use Surf, enable that Steam Engine. Colossal plus becomes +1 special attack and +6 speed. Sneasel also has Fake Out and Triple Axle, and I feel like Triple Axle might actually KO Pokemon like Landers. In DD, Protect, Follow Me, Heal Pulse, Expanding Force, and a Cool Peak Alakazam with Trick Room, Imprison. We can prevent that Trick Room, but also Dazzling Gleam and Expanding Force does a lot. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's hop on to some battles, and here's the rental team if you guys want to use it. Yo, let's do it, my friends, and as you guys can see, even though we are at casual ladder, my opponent is also training for Series 8. They have that Coast Rider, I can't remember its name, extremely busted stats, but I think we can still pull this one off. Let's go ahead and use these two, I think. Like a Sam could be good in the back, and does Sneasel do anything for me here? Like, a Colossal could also work here, but these are the Pokemon I was most interested in using in this team, so that's what we're gonna do with. I am trying to set up Xerneas. Unfortunately, they have Regieleki, which they can lower our speed, but we should be fine. We should be fine. Let's see. I have never battled one of these coast horses, and if you thought Spectrier was good, this is Spectrier combined with another legendary Pokemon, and it has 2 abilities and even more boosted stats. So this thing is really ridiculous. Also, I am curious, what legendary Pokemon are you planning to use? What is the best in your opinion? If you would comment down below, I would appreciate it. Urshifu and Clefairy, so they want to knock out my Indeedee right away. Let's see. I can't protect against Urshifu, otherwise I could protect my Indeedee. What's going on? Oh. Just taking its time. Xerneas is busted. Like, I know they're gonna go after Indeedee, so protect here would be really nice, but... what should I do? Should I even follow me? Do I care if... because expanding force could be pretty greedy here. It could be pretty nice against Clefairy. I think that's what I'm going to do. I am playing pretty greedy. Okay, they're gonna go for a helping hand, so maybe they're going to go after Xerneas, who knows. Maybe I was a bit too greedy, we'll see. Nice. I can live with that, I can live with that. There's not much I can do about that. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Setting up. So let's see what it does. Special attack. Oh yeah, special attack, special defense, and speed. So Xerneas is now an absolute beast, if you're wondering what that means. Xerneas already has very busted stats. But do I even have to Dynamax here? I don't think so. We definitely outspeed everything on the field with +2. Do I even need the Dynamax? I don't think so. We'll save the Dynamax for later. We'll go for a couple of fairy moves. They are going to Dynamax, which is interesting. Interesting. They could go for a max guard, I guess. This is gonna get interesting. Helping hand comes out. This is turning into a pretty scary fight, my friends. Dazzling Gleam and... ooh, is that Focus Dash? It is. Come on, Alakazam, yeah. That's a fast Pokemon. There we go. That's what's up. You guys see how good Xerneas is? That's a Dynamaxed. That was a Dynamax Urshifu, not Gigantamax. Am I wrong? What? Anyways. Xerneas busted. Pretty good. But there's a lot of good steel types which you can counter Xerneas too, and it's not over yet. It's completely not over yet. That thing is also very scary. And Celesteela has a good matchup against us too. That thing has like one base 155 special attack, which is incredible. Like, Chandelure has 140 something and Chandelure is broken. Now the question is, what do I want to do? This is not good. This is pretty good. Do I want to go for an expanding force? Do I want to Dynamax Xerneas now? Maybe I have to, so I can absorb a couple of hits. But if I Dynamax it and use a fairy move, I can't use expanding force anymore. I'll go for another one of these, and even though Dazzling Gleam would be nice here, I think I'm going to Dynamax so I can take these hits a little bit better, I guess. Dazzling Gleam is good because it hits 2 of the opponents, but I have to Dynamax something, and I'm not too sure Gallade can pull this one off. I think if we can get the Ghost Horse off the board, sorry I can't remember its name, we'll be fine. Xerneas, pretty good, my friends. Pretty good. Bam! What was that? The best, probably the best legendary in the game, but oh, we have a Xerneas. That's crazy damage. Let's see, Celesteela is still a small problem, I would say. Yeah. Let's see. Just starting the lead seed, but... should I switch out Alakazam? Oh, the good old Celesteela endgame. It's fine. I have White Guard, I have Quick Guard. I have Drain Bunch, which is pretty good, I feel like. But should I even switch in? What if I Eden? We'll switch in. And we'll just go for another Max Starfall. Celesteela might protect here either way, so just to get that lead seed value. No protect. This should still do a lot. Yeah, like that's a lot. That's not what you can recover with lead seed, but I'm not blaming you for trying. Double lead seeds up and then you start protecting. Leftovers, lead seed, couple of protects. Unfortunately, I feel like it's too late for you. That's a lot of HP it's recovering. Now the question is Celesteela going to protect? Because if it is, I could switch out Gallade, because then we wouldn't be lead seeded anymore. Just to protect, yeah, as I suspected, I should have switched out, but that's fine. We can still do a lot of damage here. Yeah, let's see. Next turn they probably can't protect, so... And there's we have a Drain Bunch. Drain Bunch is a cool move, very underused move. I remember Conkeldurr using Drain Bunch a lot, and it was pretty busted. I don't think this team has the best matchup against Celesteela. I could have brought Pikachu, but you know, I think this match is for sure over. They can't, like, Celesteela is doing the best Celesteela can, but it's only a Celesteela. And we'll go for a Moonblast. I could go for another Geomancy. Yeah. Too much power. We take those. This is a really good team. I can see there was a lot of energy and thought put behind this team. But I'm glad we were able to showcase Xerneas at its best. Okay, my friends, let's have another battle, shall we? This looks like an earlier team, like from season 6 or something, but it has Regieleki. Pretty cool looking team. Cinderace, really good. I feel like Cinderace is going to be much better in next month. I feel like it's only gonna get better and it's going to pick up again. Dragbolt is pretty good, but now that the legendary Pokemon are coming back, don't think it has a favorable matchup against Pokemon like Zacian, or maybe with the Infiltrator ability a special Dragbolt could be good, with like Fire Move or something like that. You could hit through a substitute, just saying. Incineroar, they can Fake Out. I could go for a Colossal match here too. This kind of feels like a Colossal match. This very much feels like a Colossal match, but I do feel like I want to test out the Xerneas again. This is pretty good. And Gallade, weird peak, but a good Pokemon. Fighting Psychic, not a bad typing at all. Let's see, my opponent is thinking a long, and I like his team. His team is like, or her, is super solid. There's not much bad you can say, or it's missing something obvious. It's really good. Not that I'm an expert, but I do play a lot of these games. Also, I've been working really hard towards my channel, so sorry. I've made an intro, I made an outro, and I always wanted this to be a place where people can talk about whatever they feel like regarding Pokemon and gaming. So if you feel like it, comment below and let's talk about it. This might not be such a great thing for us. I feel like Cinderace is gonna go for a Steel type. But the thing is, do I even care? I think this time I have to follow me for sure. Expanding Force could be greedy, but there's probably a Grassy Glide coming up. No, there's not. There's not even a Fake Out. There's probably a Max Steel. I can't let Xerneas eat that. Expanding Force probably, yeah. And note how well that's +1 has trained this Indeedee. It's super slow. So if you lead with Rillaboom and Indeedee, we get the terrain. We get the terrain advantage. That's really important to note. Very well trained Pokemon. And this is probably going to be a max Steel Spike if I had to guess. But I feel like we can still deal with this. We are gonna go for the Geomancy. This has to be a max Steel. Max Airstream. I don't know about that. Because +2 Xerneas really does. Might even outspeed and have a... Because Steel would have resisted Fairy. That is interesting. Nice, we get a boost. I wonder if we outspeed +1 Cinderace at +2 right now. We definitely outspeed the Dragon Ball, I feel like. I'm gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam, and we don't have a Helping Hand here. Heal Balls could be good too. Expanding Force. Sorry. I'm going to follow me just to be safe. At least we have a Xerneas on the board, which is boosted, and we have a follow me, so we should outspeed the Dragon Ball too. We'll see. Okay, Dragon Ball is faster, which is interesting. Even at +2 we don't outspeed it. And we don't outspeed... Oh yeah, but they gave the Max Airstream boost. So they go for Fire, which is the correct play. Oh, that is interesting that +2 Xerneas does not outspeed. So this probably doesn't do too much then. That's the good damage. That's still good damage. Now I have to think about what I'm going to Dynamax. I can't block anything with... Let's try the Alakazam here. Okay, we might not have a Steel move, but I feel like... This should be pretty good, I feel like. Let's see if they have a Focus Dash on Dragon Balls. Very well played, very well played. I did not know that. This is... I do know this is not a max speed Xerneas, but +2. Interesting. Dragon Ball outspeeding wasn't too weird, but yeah, Phantom Force, good damage. Max Knuckle, interesting. I don't know if you want to change into a fighting type here. Are you sure that's what you want to do against a Fairy type Xerneas? Are you sure? Bam. So yeah, I feel like... Sorry. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my throat here. I'm trying to make the best content, but I feel like Fire Bounce, Iron Head, and maybe a Sucker Punch could be good on Cinderace. I do feel like the Steel typing is good now. And Dazzling Gleam. Bam! They have Focus Dash there, and they do outspeed us still, so there's not much I can do about that, but let's see what do they have in the back also. Regieleki. I think we should outspeed that thing actually. I could Trick Room. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Maybe they should Dragon Darts here to get rid of Alakazam, I feel like. That's not the correct play. Yeah, that's what I was remembering. That's a +1 trained the Xerneas to outspeed most or even max speed Regieleki, which is a good speed here. Nice. So we are going to eat up an Phantom Force. There's not much I can do about that. I could change it to Gallade and maybe preserve Alakazam. And they are gonna get the Grass's terrain. But that's about to change soon. The thing is, where do I want this to land? I could do a ton of damage here, but the Dragon Ball is also pretty annoying. Am I wrong? Let's just see what's gonna happen. I feel like we got this one. Xerneas is pretty good. Classic Glide. Maybe I targeted the wrong, because that Dragon Ball is problematic. But the terrain change is nice. Let's see if it's assault vested. I don't know actually. Because Xerneas +2. And the thing about using Xerneas is Xerneas in itself is a really strong Pokemon. You don't necessarily need to go for the Geomancy. In itself, it's such a strong Pokemon. But I mean, you already got a legendary Pokemon which has ridiculously good stats, and you can get +2 speed, +2 special defense, and +2 special attack. Makes it unbelievably good. Fairy type is one of the best typings in the game, and Dazzling Gleam hits both of your opponents, and the Fairy Aura boosts your fairy moves, so like Alakazam with Dazzling Gleam does so much. This is going to conclude the video today. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. This was the Xerneas team. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using in the beginning of Series 8, but I think if I'm having trouble hitting that max rank, this is definitely the rental team I'm going to be using. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.